this is some interesting stuff that was reported by CNN Business, no less. It was about Bernie Sanders. Couldn't believe it. Not gonna lie to you. I was kind of surprised because, well, we already know CNN is mostly in the bag for Kamala. And it's CNN, they don't just dislike Bernie. They have a disdain for Bernie. They have an irrational hatred towards Bernie that nobody really understands but them, to be quite honest with you. I mean, he gives them high ratings. But, I mean, hey, they hate Trump too, so and he gives them high ratings, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I did want to touch on this. So, this is an article by CNN, like I said. It says the median income would soar by more than $22,000. Nearly 26 million jobs would be created, and the unemployment rate would fall by 3.8%. Do you think this article is talking about the new policies of the new presidential candidate, Tom Steyer? Probably not. Probably not. You think these are the policies of Kamala and Elizabeth Warren? You know, Elizabeth Warren is the literal personification of mediocrity. So clearly, these are about her policies, right? Because centrism is the third way. And the third way is the best way, according to third way. Right? Nope. That, ladies and gentlemen, that description is of Bernie's policies. That is what an analysis of Bernie's policies say. So let me just say this again. The median income would soar by more than $22,000. That's insane. Not the median income would raise to $22,000, people. I want to make sure you understand this. The median income per household would raise by more than $22,000. In other words, if you make $20,000 a year now, the median income for your household would be close to the lowest, $42,000, $40,000-ish. 26 million real jobs would be created. The unemployment rate would fall to 3.8%. And I imagine, once again, because it's a Bernie Sanders policy, it would be the real unemployment rate, not the fake one that we get from the Trumps and the Obamas and the Bushes of the world. Hell, even the fake unemployment rates didn't help Bush, right? So that's crazy. And they don't even get to the part talking about everybody would have health care. They don't get to that part yet. Let's see what the article has to say. Those are just a few of the things that would happen if Bernie Sanders became president and his ambitious economic program were put into effect, according to an analysis given exclusively to CNN Money. And that was very unbiased of them to report that. Let's see if that unbiasedness continues. The first comprehensive look at the impact of all Sanders' spending and tax proposals on the economy was done by Gerald Friedman, a University of Massachusetts at Amherst economic professor. The more sweeping analysis was not commissioned by the candidate, though Sanders' policy director called it outstanding work. Friedman has worked with Sanders in the past, but has never received any compensation. The Vermont senator asked Friedman to estimate the cost of Sanders' Medicare for All plan, which came out to $13.8 trillion over 10 years, and included that in the analysis he unveiled in his proposal last month. And I believe that, I remember because they were freaking out, 13.8 trillion, that's insanity over 10 years. Oh my God. Well, one, our healthcare system right now over the course of 10 years will cost more than that. Just want to be clear. But also, it would like save our economy. Like it's like 32 trillion is what it would save us. So it's something insane like that. Let's continue. Friedman, who believes in democratic socialism, like the candidate, found that if Sanders became president and was able to push his plan through Congress, the median household income would be $82,000 by 2026. Boy, hey, sign me up. What the hell? Woo, Jesus. This man just said 82,000. Hold up, my glasses not. Let me make sure my glasses on, man. Let me zoom in a little bit here. I need to do some further inspection of my vision, because I might have just read that completely and totally wrong. Did that man just say $82,000? Oh my God, y'all. Hot damn Bojangles. Dog, 82,000 under Sanders? 82,000. 82,000? Most people that I know haven't even made 82,000 over the last 4 years of their full-time job. That's unfortunate, by the way. That shouldn't be that way. But this man is now saying that the average household, this is what Friedman reported on, the average household would have a median income of $82,000 per year. That is absolutely nuts, people. That is insane. Can you even fathom that at this point? Some of you all who are nowhere living paycheck to paycheck. Some of you all who are nowhere struggling to survive. Republican, Democrat, independent alike. All of a sudden you'd be able to invest. You could have a savings account again. Oh my God, I know. To millennials, savings account is like a foreign term. We're like, ¿qué? ¿Qué es this savings account? We don't know what that means. Bro, 82,000. You could have 2 cars for your 4-person family. Oh my God. You could even afford to pay your car payments on time. You could build your credit up, which would give you more. Oh my God. Like, yo, I'm just tripping. Like, cause listen, I grew up poor and I do okay for myself now. And I have been able to, in the last 6 or 7 months, because I finally have hit middle class, do things with 30, 40,000 less than that I was never able to do, or my mother was never able to do for me for my entire childhood. I can't even imagine what I could do with 80,000, or what the American public could do with 80,000, or what that would do for the economy. Well, apparently I don't have to imagine, because Friedman did a very good job of explaining it to us. Now, he goes on. That would be about 2026, by the way. He says, a far higher than 59,000 projected by the Congressional Budget Office. In addition, poverty would plummet to a record low 6%, as opposed to the CBO's forecast of 13.9%. The U.S. economy would grow by 5.3% per year instead of 2.1%. So in addition, by the way, so what they're saying is, in addition to income inequality being reduced, in addition to wages, living wages being more abundant, the GDP would actually increase faster, even though Sanders had those crazy socialist policies. The people would be more secure financially. The GDP actually gets better under Bernie at a faster rate. Unemployment drops under Bernie. Everybody has health care under Bernie. Calling him a socialist, I don't give a damn how many times you call that man a socialist. If this is what socialism is, and you don't like that, then you just a damn fool. I mean, unless you're a billionaire, because I understand that's going to require you to pay your fair share. And I know y'all don't want to do something like that, but you're going to have to get over it under Bernie Sanders' administration, apparently. Now, other economists, the article goes on to say, however, feel that Friedman's analysis is overly optimistic, saying it would be difficult to achieve that level of economic prosperity. Last week, the Committee for Responsible Federal Budget said Sanders' plan to pay for health care would fall short by at least $3 trillion. Huh? I don't understand what the... Oh my God. I didn't even realize it, but can you believe there's actually a committee called the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget? Hey, I need y'all to step into my office real quick. Sit down. We got to talk. All y'all fired. Every single one of you. A committee for a responsible federal budget. Boy, we just gave the biggest tax breaks and almost made them permanent than we have given in like the last 100 years under Trump. And y'all just was like, I'm gonna get paid, so I'm responsible. I'm responsible for myself and my family, so I'm gonna get this money and I'm gonna shut up about it. And this committee of financial responsibility, of budget, federal budget responsibility, I have never heard of them. I didn't hear about them whenever Trump passed his tax break, not once, but twice. Didn't hear about it whenever we were throwing bans at the Iraq war. Throwing all the money money. Hey, whatever, we got it. Don't even worry about it. We'll take care of it. How you gonna pay that back? Hey, shut up. We print this shit. We're good. Didn't hear about it then. But the moment that Bernie says, let's give health care to everybody to make sure people don't do things like, once again, inconvenience their day by dying and not being able to go to a hospital because they don't have a credit card that the hospital can charge in the emergency room. Because that's the thing, by the way. That's whenever we finally get introduced to this committee for a responsible federal budget. Ain't that about everybody fired? All y'all. Every single one of you. Because that's goddamn ridiculous. Shouldn't be no reason that there's a committee for federal budget of responsibility and you, come on. If you know, because if this is a committee of federal budget responsibility, if that is true, then you also know that Medicare for All is cheaper for the budget. It's cheaper for the budget. You know this. And your responsibility ass ain't come out and said nothing about that. Whenever you hear proponents of other forms of Medicare, quote unquote, Medicare for everyone who wants it, the lamest name for anything ever given in public office. You know all these things cost more money. You know that Obamacare costs more money. Trump's plan costs more money. And yet, your federally responsible budgeting ass hasn't come out and said a damn thing. But the slam Sanders, you want to come out, boy, I ain't got, oh my God, fire them. Fire all of them. Jesus Christ. But Friedman could be optimistic. If we're going to be fair, he could be optimistic. But have you heard anyone else's projections, optimistic or otherwise, come close to that? What if he's optimistic? We're only going to, the average median income goes up by 15,000 instead of 22,000. Oh God. Unemployment rate drops to 4% instead of 3.5%. Oh God. Now, I will say this, if Friedman's analysis does not account for the military-industrial complex, then it is problematic. It will become a problem because the military-industrial complex will make sure to try and usurp any effort that Bernie tries to put forth to bolster the pockets of the middle class. So that is something that Bernie and Mr. Friedman, with all due respect, needs to keep in mind. Thanks for watching that segment of Mi Casa es Su Casa. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, on Roku TV, and on JustNForm.com. Also, you can make sure that you're subscribed to the channel by going to the subscribe button, pressing it, and hitting that notification bell to get all of our notifications. And of course, you can help us reach our goal of 500 patrons on Patreon by supporting the show by donating as little as $1. You can click on the link in the description below for that. And remember, more than anything else, find your balance.